Yep, I am serious.
Oh no, when did the recording stop?
It never stopped. I just never started it.
But we've been streaming, yeah?
We have been streaming.
Well, we can go back and edit the stream if it'll upload and stay on Twitch.
That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I think now's a good time to start it back up and give a recap. Well,
Don't worry, I did. Wow, that's rough. That is fucking rough.
Wait, you did what?
No, the fact that I wasn't recording this whole time up until now.
Yeah, that's agonizing. Because that's basically the whole session out of the way.
Pretty
At
much.
least in terms of drama, and then the rest is just going to be minor roleplay.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, I was gonna make this mistake inevitably.
How do we get VODs on Twitch again? Do you?
Hold on. Let me check something.
Yeah. That's agonizing. Man, Santiago is dead.
Kellogg is doubled.
Kellogg is reduced to a single kernel.
Yep. The only way to do it is if I was recording beforehand.
Damn.
This is a moment that is quite literally lost to time now. Because I had to have started recording beforehand. That's rough. Well,
that is pretty ass.
If that's the case, I might as well start things off properly. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lou Piercer. And I forgot to record.
You know what'd be really funny?
What?
Is if you animated this.
You know what? Maybe I will. Not today, though. But
just like a music video of this, just the recap of this session.
Honestly, yeah. Well, everyone, they fought their way to Snips, and Snips blew himself up. Yep. He had he had this room rigged with Ichor rockets.
Which I have no idea how he got, because that's
Knights of the Deep
technology.
That's True. The thing. It is secret technology. Snips basically nuked himself, and Santiago and Kellogg died tragically. They were so close to succeeding as well.
Kellogg dying in quotes.
In quotes, yes, in quotes. And the Faceless came down. She announced that the game was over. They had won, and basically granted favors to the survivors. And in this case, Lou's favor was that she saved Scales. Scales passed all of his death saves, so she healed him a little bit with a little bit of poison, literally. And as for Scales,
a tasty treat.
Lou basically said that you have the power to leave. Because Scales, after what just happened, he wants nothing more to do with Guy Ular. And Lou told him...
He doesn't feel like he has a purpose anymore. That's more than just that. Like,
you could talk about it a little bit.
He lost all of his friends. Everyone he knows but Lou is dead. I mean, yes,
his
he
home,
can bring Kellogg
everything.
Back, but Kellogg's knowledge would only be limited to what Scales knows of the previous incarnation of Kellogg.
And growth takes a while, and
growth takes a while.
It's not him like he was. It's unstable, and there is no saving Santiago either.
And Santiago is gone.
And of course, your people betraying you, your home, and just yeah.
Yeah. So even though that, yes, we have been live this whole time, but the thing is that because I don't have 50 subscribers, the streams aren't automatically saved and uploaded to Twitch itself. I have to be using OBS to do it. but it's fine because it's poetic in a way. Something really big happens, and our future audience is in the dark a little bit. So, I suppose I owe all you guys an apology for that. Also, our viewers coming in later, but depending on where this goes, I bet I can make this right.
Funny animation.
Funny animation. So,
That would be so based.
I have ideas. I
bet.
suppose we're just waiting for Zach to get back, and oh yeah, that's because he is letting someone in.
Yeah,
So
he's
we are going to
yeah,
use this
he's chatting
time
with his GF.
for a soup time. So I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hi, Kriz.
Hello.
I guess he's still recording, so I
Oh,
probably won't bore
yeah.
him.
I unfortunately that is the one thing I can't actually pause the
Yeah,
stream, but
Yeah.
yeah, but
I won't ramble about the Minecraft mod pack
I'm just gonna run and grab some water. Be back.
for
I'll
the
be back
sake
in a
of our
minute.
viewers' sanity. Yeah, this has been a session.
I have some words to say after session.
This is like I don't know how many times he's blown us up. I think it's been 3 times now though. We've been just blown up. Oh God. Whenever Mason wants to end an arc, whenever Mason wants to end an arc, he just blows up the player character.
Kellogg and fucking Sant. Jeez, they got
Yeah.
eviscerated.
Yeah.
I'm
Scales
sorry.
has nothing.
We're 400 damage. Insanity.
I think he probably said, you know what? D100 rockets in the ceiling.
All right, I'm back.
I just told Kriz, I bet you were like, you know what? D100 rockets in the ceiling.
Nope. I had that plan from the start.
Fair enough.
Jesus.
Basically, Snips' last option, if all else failed, he was gonna try to take you guys down with him.
And he didn't even want to talk.
I mean,
Nope.
it's more like he already did enough talking.
That's fair.
Yeah, nothing more left to say.
He really could not trust anyone at this point.
God. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of don't blame him for that.
All right, I'm sort of here. I'm on my
It's
phone
gonna
at
be
the
a really
moment.
awkward conversation for both Psalm and Scales and Gunky, though.
Really awkward conversation for Lou and Balsam.
That too.
Hey, remember Snips? Yeah, he fucking killed himself because I was tasked to kill him. Oops.
Agony.
Hey, Oti.
IoT.
Pain and suffering.
Indeed.
Oh,
At
no.
least there's little fucking candy corn Kellogg's coming back. But like I said, Mason, when you were describing him dying, I genuinely thought you were about to say like he starts popping into fucking popcorn, and I was gonna be like, "Don't do it."
No, it'd be the opposite of that.
Yeah, literally desiccation.
Burnt popcorn.
Don't do him like that.
Well, I mean, Kellogg would want to go out in a blaze of puns.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Gosh.
Because, okay, he would have a very papyrus death, if that makes sense, which is like, you know what, let's go for that. We're like, alas, that's the reign of papyrus, and he just fizzles away. Like, that's the kind of energy he has.
Yeah.
No,
honestly.
my boy. So did it just not?
I got some
record?
words.
Oh shit. Are you good?
What kind of words?
Yeah, no,
You're not good.
I'm good.
You're not good, obviously, but still.
What words?
What are those words?
Yeah, let's hear it.
That was quirky. That was a quirky moment.
In a bad way?
In terms of what? Us exploding?
Yeah. The explosion. It felt very like... I can't put the words right now. I really have to think about it.
All I have to say is that
I had fun,
Mhm.
but I didn't really like the outcome, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
And I'm fine with it, but I didn't like it. If that you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I understand because like the way that I saw it is that if you guys were feeling kind of sussed out, you could have like rolled an investigation when entering this room.
Yeah, we could have like turned the corner that way.
And then you
Well,
and then,
Scales looked up, but
and-
it was too late.
and that's the thing though. None of you guys no one else rounded the corner.
True, but that was 400 damage. It felt very save or suck, if that makes sense.
No,
Yeah.
that was the whole point.
And I get the intentions,
Yeah.
and for what it was, it works. But I'm still not super keen on it. You know what I mean?
That's okay.
I mean, nobody. What would have happened if more people rounded the corner?
Basically, you guys would have also seen it, and then you could have
Yeah,
just like said,
but-
"Fuck it, out."
I was about to. Yeah, it's like what exactly? We weren't exactly given a turn to react, I guess.
Because you guys didn't round the corner.
Well, Scales didn't have
Yeah.
Scales didn't have the time to like warn us.
No,
to-
it was come closer, motherfucker, and then like 2
Yeah.
seconds later, kaboom!
Yeah, it was
Yeah, 'cause
very
he saw-
instant, so to speak.
Yeah, he saw he crit his perception,
Yeah.
saw the thing. Great setup, but wasn't really given the opportunity to do anything about it.
I did get an X save, and I did have advantage because of my funny, but yeah.
Yeah,
Even though you technically can't critically succeed, you can't get a quote critical success on skills and saving throws.
yeah, and
Because I crit
unfortunately,
it and death.
hey Mason, you remember when I was running Pirate Game for Friday Crew,
Yeah,
and when I blew up the boat,
yeah.
it was kind of the exact same situation as that.
Oh yeah.
It's like I didn't really give you guys enough. I didn't really give you guys
the
enough hints
agency.
that
Yeah.
something was awry,
That's fair.
and I blew up the boat anyway. And a couple people felt real sad about that, despite the fact that I think that it had a great outcome.
Yeah.
Because the other thing was
At the
in
end of the
Scales' mind, he was going to try to talk to it, and I get the state that Snips was in, but at the same time, it's like talking to him might have slowed down Snips' actions for the party to realize what's going on at the same time,
That's
Mhm.
fair.
and that would have still been a really good roleplay moment.
Like I think it still works, and ultimately I'm fine with the outcome. But I guess I would have preferred a slightly different execution, because I know we're talking about like
Yeah.
a lethal sort of like quick like we're gonna die sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah,
so
we're
I feel like
talking
you have
to-
no control of the outcome, basically.
That's fair.
But I don't think that this is a situation where we are meant to have that control.
Yeah, it's like I said, it makes sense for
In
what
a
it is, but I
story-
still don't like it. Like,
Yeah,
it
in
makes
a
sense.
story sense, in a gameplay mechanical sense, the player should have control. In a complete story-wise sense, it makes complete sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is it.
And
I'm still having fun though,
especially because
Mason.
it wasn't
I'm
a
glad.
TPK. Like, yeah, I wouldn't like if Lou got killed by that, I would not have been upset at all.
And I do like what's happening with like
I
I
get it.
I feel so bad for Scales especially,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that he's going to
man.
be sent to the farm and like there's going to be
Punish
something
Scales
there.
and
Well, there's a
Lou.
lot of plot reasons. That
He
can
doesn't
happen.
deserve this fate, but it is
Yeah.
something that I like that's happening. Like
That's fair. I will take that
This
into consideration when I do things like this in the future, though.
I
Yeah.
hope I was constructive with my words.
Oh no,
I-
you were. I was more or less. I was actually more or less worried that
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I did something really wrong.
Yeah.
I,
No, that wasn't really anything really wrong. This wasn't like a crazy horrific thing to do.
it's not a rocks fall and everyone dies, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know,
This isn't something that you would see a green text over.
yeah.
This is like a minor thing that is like to even talk about it really delves into the philosophy of what the game is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I wanted to stress it really hard that this game was gonna be mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mean sometimes.
And you have certainly shown that.
Well,
and
that checks out.
I'm just
It-
glad you
it
guys are having
follows-
fun.
It follows the philosophy of T3K in that sense. Because I remember
I
saying
swear to God,
Alicia also blew us up, or rather, we blew up Alicia. and
We've
we're
been
not-
blown up a lot of times, yeah.
The thing,
Like I said, every time we want to, the pacing of the story changes. It always ends with the party
us
being
up.
blown up.
Oros makes me kill Dolphus kids. I am quitting this fucking campaign.
don't worry, Dulce and his family are safe.
Thankfully.
His family will return in Avengers Endgame.
God.
Well, since all of us are here,
Except
Yeah.
for Hunter, he is gone.
Yeah,
I'm
this is true.
I'm still waiting on
oh,
some stuff here.
understandable. Okay.
I might be on the phone until 9:30. I can still interact,
That's okay.
but I
There's-
might be here for a while.
That's understandable. We like
Well,
I just can't access. I just can't do anything that requires my character sheet. If that makes sense.
Okay.
well, I'm very curious to see how this is all going to play out, campaign and story wise, because Scales is like gonna be gone, and yeah,
Hunter is
I don't
Oh
on
my-
know
his
it's
how
so
third
funny.
Scales is gonna
character
react.
already.
The first party, with Tex, Lou, and Vivi, like only Lou came back. And with this party, only
Oh,
Lou's
Lou
coming
came
back to
back.
fucking Oros.
Hey, hold on just a second.
So,
Hold on just a second.
Kella came back the first one.
Hold on a minute.
Oh my god, you're right. What the
I wanted to say, since we're all, gonna be sitting here for a bit.
Why don't we go ahead and handle the farm shit?
No, I wanted to say instead, Kriz,
Talk about new
how about I draw one of your icons for one of your other characters for you?
Ooh,
shit.
Would you
Nice.
be okay?
all
Because
third fuck.
I know we talked a little bit about the stuff you had planned, but I just wanted to see if you were okay with that.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about that.
Black Dragon?
Because I
This is something that I
honestly-
should not be here for.
weirdly enough, I kind of want to make a new character.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm like still I'm thinking of stuff. I'm like let's hold off on that if that's okay.
Okay, well, you
Is
know
this the character creation episode of Lou Pierce her?
what?
Eh,
Well, another
the
idea
builds
I
get
have.
wonky.
I don't mind not playing someone for the rest of the session.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say because I don't know. Maybe I could fill. Maybe I could draw. Maybe I could draw just a little bit. Maybe I could draw just a tiny little bit.
You could you could set the scene of what happened in the session. Maybe.
Yeah.
If you're bored. But man, I'm really interested to see because Lou, in the eyes of the people of Gaia Ular, Lou is the only one to survive the entire hunt.
True.
Yeah.
So it's like
Lou is going to be a fucking hero here.
What is the ramification of this for the Kingdom of Drekland and Gaia Ular? Right?
Ooh.
We'll have to find out.
I wonder
Very
if we could
curious.
build this. Remember when Lou got into a fist fight with a giant dinosaur man and became the champion of the arena?
That was awesome.
It's so good.
Lou has so many fucking accolades in combat tournaments now. It is ridiculous.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, the monkeys too.
Just
Yeah,
the
like-
long title.
Yeah,
It just
honestly,
keeps
like,
getting longer
this is-
over time.
This is just this. I don't think it's happened, but this is the event horizon that finally pushes the party into the public perception.
Perhaps.
Kinda. Yeah. Because really the dinosaur fight was pretty underground, but I mean you'd have people that are probably like residents of Gaia Ular that would still probably recognize you.
Yeah, like this will be the first time that people actually know the party.
That's yeah.
Other than
That's
like
crazy to think
secretive
about.
organizations and whatnot.
Yeah, no, this is
Yeah.
like public yeah.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, because that is the whole thing about this game is that the party pretty much came here to just be some mercenaries and do some work. They got into some really intense stuff, but they really haven't gotten any kind of public attention before.
Yeah.
which I think is that is pretty interesting to consider.
Yeah, because like everything that we've ever done has always been like underground at Gabo's lair,
Or working for Oros, or like
or
doing
dealing with
shit
the
with
filth,
Knights of the Deep.
Or drugs.
Yeah.
well, dealing with the
God.
filth duchess in a fucking sewer under the city, like
You-
privately contracted like that.
We've
Yeah,
never
and then
been
City
public
covering it up,
figures.
too.
Yeah, like we've done a lot of crazy stuff, but never in the public eye.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
And now Lou's gonna be a celebrity.
God,
I sure hope this doesn't go into his head.
Lou merch.
God.
Imagine children wearing hats of your face. The same man who has killed countless people.
Countless homeless individuals.
Jesus Christ.
Countless innocent homeless
You need
individuals.
to, you have like the. You have to have like the.
Hey, Kriz,
Hercules
would
or,
you
like,
say
bad
that
guys
Kellogg would still be
kind of-
like grinning like a madman even in his final moments?
I think that's just
Yes,
the structure of his face, yeah.
he would. Also, Ochi, what were you saying?
So you need to have like bad guys wearing like Lou branded flip flops and
God.
like he
Now
like they
Oros
find
is
out
gonna have
later
to
down
think.
the line that like some company has just like put Lou's face on like their posters and just hasn't given him any credit whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh man, and now Oros could start his new line of Lou Cyborg.
Oh my god, Lou Cyborg.
Well, remember,
models.
they got the remember, Balsam has the body.
I know.
It's normal
So-
size
Well,
and
I'm just
fully
saying-
functional.
Oros has a template to create like a mass-produced robot army of popular faces, I suppose.
You know, this really does sound like a certain video game character I know. His name is, I think, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, Jesus
who
Christ.
specifically,
Wow.
Him, no! I was
Disgusting
thinking
black
about One
creature.
Piece, I
Get out
swear!
of my sight.
God,
Well, when you put it that way, god damn it, yeah. Fuck!
because in Shadow the Hedgehog, he also has
Agony.
he does little cyborg clones
He has
too,
a fucking cyborg army. Yeah, I did not think about that. Oh my god.
and I
Why?
kind of love it.
This wasn't intended.
Where's that damn fourth chaos? I'm sorry.
Where is that damn fourth?
Gale's
damn.
telling Lou to find the computer room.
God.
Disgusting black
Let's find
creatures.
the computer
I feel
room.
like
Find the computer room.
I feel like I need a reference of Kellogg to get his face kernels right. I don't know what kind of black magic you used to fucking do that shit, dude.
Here, let me send all the Kellogg's.
This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine.
Fine by me.
God.
By me. I
Favorite line from that game. It's so It's so
It's
extra.
so extra.
Yeah, I love him so much.
Highly humorous.
I love
I
Shadow.
love taking candy from children. I really do.
This is like taking. This is
Here's
like
the
taking
first-
lives of homeless, which is fine by me.
I hate the homeless population. They should just get a house and a job.
It'd be so easy.
Yeah, that was,
fake.
That was Lou's first. What do I even call it? That was Lou's first anger spout, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
his first rampage.
Yeah, his first rampage against a bunch of random innocent homeless people in an encampment in the sewer. In Lou's defense, they did call him ugly and mean, so
him a
he had no
monster.
real choice.
You were terrified
Drak.
of him.
Lou has a lot that he regrets. Lou's a creature of fucking regret.
Oh, the crab monster! Oh, the crab monster!
The go gab galap.
Jesus
I am
Gab,
the-
gab, lab.
I don't know what the fuck that man is saying.
I don't care how old it is. I think it's gold.
It's
Gab
great.
galap will live forever in my fucking heart.
I had nightmares from that shit.
Understandable.
I cannot.
Fear
I
of the
cannot
glove go
hack-
gab galab.
Like, I cannot hack like early CG. It terrifies the fuck out of me.
I love it.
Like it's like the worst. Like I'm not
I
scared
show
of
you
dolls.
Monster House, and you're like Patrick when
Yes,
the cops show him the painting.
Genuinely,
Yes!
I genuinely cannot
Monster
watch
House freaked me out as a
Monster
kid too because of all the weird back flashbacks and stuff.
It was a
Literally.
weird ass movie.
It was definitely a weird ass movie.
House. I can deal with dolls. I can deal with like clowns, but like early crusty CG, I hate it. I could not watch
Clown
Hoodwink.
syndrome.
I could barely
Clown
watch
syndrome.
Jesus Christ.
Clown syndrome.
Extra chromosome.
I've got a bad case of pussy fever. And I want
God! You can't say that on the stream, OT.
Wait. Does it not count? Wait, how?
Oh no,
I'm
I'm joking. I don't fucking care.
Okay.
Jape. What has the dog done?
I no longer want to know what the dog is doing.
I am no longer interested in the dog and what he is doing.
I do not care anymore for the affairs of this dog. Of this dog.
What is the dog?
Engineer! Yeah, I'm engineering my fucking limit!
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be my next character.
I don't Kriz, I don't know how you do Kellogg's head. It is such a just I love it. It's so weird.
It's a very specific shape.
Pork, yeah, crap.
Oh, this fucking cornfield in the back.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Kellogg has a hat in this incarnation. It's a metal conquistador.
It's
hat.
gone.
It is disintegrated, and he had armor too. He was
It's
wearing like.
gone.
The All Catcher was a gnarly fucking weapon, though. I will say though, man, it was a mistake to go Sentinel Polar Master. Not once was I able to get it off at all.
I'm so sorry.
And also, it's mostly because of my weapon's range. Things had to get within 30 feet of me to even activate it.
Yeah,
which,
there weren't a lot of melee monsters.
But even if they were always within 30 feet. They never walked to me. The range was just so big that there was no benefit to doing that.
I'm sorry.
It's so silly.
The first arc. I remember
That's
you getting
about-
it off a few
but-
times.
I got it off about once or twice, but other than that, it did not. It
Yeah.
surprisingly enough did not come into play very often.
It's more of a something you build for in a bigger campaign, I'd say.
It's better for just shorter weapons. The All Catcher was just way too long.
Well, hold on. If I'm not mistaken, don't they have to move into your space for it to proc? Or
They have to, if they're if they're at least 30 feet away from me, they can. I have a 30-foot radius. If they get in that radius, it initiates. But most enemies were already in that radius to begin with.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, specifically the Guardian Tentacles had a thing where if you even moved while in their radius, it would trigger
If I
an
had
attack of
that,
opportunity.
That would be great.
That'd be kind of awesome.
But no, they had to specifically enter the 30 feet. Basically, they had a safe zone of 30 fucking feet around me.
Kellogg was still
Hilarious.
undeniably he was still
Every single thing that Kellogg fought had fucking guns.
but to be but the Kellogg was still a monster when it came to dealing damage.
The All Catcher did a lot.
So
It
the
was
way I
only a
understand it
D10.
the way I understand it is when they enter your radius, it procs.
Yeah, but things were already in the radius because basically I had to use a bonus action to double the reach.
Yeah.
And so they would just be in the 30-foot radius because it was 15 feet.
Something like that would be gnarlier in Pathfinder because a rule that they have is that even if something moves in your radius, it still triggers an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So there's like all kinds of features that like give you more of those, basically.
Yeah, I don't really see the point of. Well, I mean, I guess some point of taking Sentinel. Definitely better with Polar Master if you can get that shit to proc. But like,
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it
Yeah.
reduces their movement
can-
and stuff is good.
yeah, it can already grapple and reduce creatures' movement to 0, so it's already basically
Oh.
Sentinel.
Truly.
Yeah, no.
Well, Sentinel is completely busted in like core.
Yeah,
And
no.
if you have like a team that's like built around putting the fighter up front and having enemies come to us,
Yeah.
so basically you can smack a guy at 10 foot of range, lower their speed to 0, they're done. They can't attack back because you're out of range. Then you take one step back after you smack them again on your turn, and then he's like, all right, come here. And there is nothing that a regular melee character can do about that except hope you miss.
It's kind of funny. Like, it's, but the crit build stuff is pretty good though. Like, God, Game Breaker is really good.
It's really, really funny.
It is rare to get it off because you need like multiple D20s in a row.
Oh yeah,
But like,
you
pretty
crit a
funny.
lot as
Yeah.
Kellogg. It's kind of crazy.
Pretty
A
good.
lot of natural 20s.
Mm.
Oh,
Let me look at the race.
Yeah, it's just like everybody sees Crit Fiend and went, well, I'm taking that.
I'll
It's
be taking that one.
Absolutely bonkers.
Because what I imagine happening is that Balsam and fucking Gunky are probably gonna interrogate Scales a little bit.
Depends on what happens.
Yeah.
Man, I hope the boss is mad at Lou for sending a random stranger his way.
Well, to be fair, Balsam's town is open to anyone, pretty much. Everyone that comes by.
Yeah.
So he would only like kind of like just sigh a little bit if he found out that it was specifically Lou who sent him.
I
guess Lou probably should have said like, "Hey, don't mention that I sent you."
Oh God. Also, Kriz, what did you just say?
I play as a Lugosi and infect everyone to plague, and I just turn this into Pyroclast again.
Would you like to?
No. Hell no.
Because they're finished. They're ready. They're here.
I am thinking about bringing the Pyroclast reference character because Act 2 is literally like right around the corner.
Yes, I can't wait. Oh my God, I'm so
Playing a character who is just a direct like foreboding reference of what's to come was also kind of amusing
Kriz,
to me.
I know you're not going to be streaming it, but do you want to talk about Pyroclast a little bit? I would love I bet the audience if there's anyone watching this stream who is already interested in my game, I'm sure they would no doubt really, really like the idea of Pyroclast.
You know, Pyroclast is essentially a game that I'm running in Mason's Bastards of Bahamut setting. It's about basically an undead vampire war in a different fucking continent. And the players are like this special force that's going into the enemy lines, the fucking vampire lines, seeing what kind of secrets they hold and taking all the fucking tech for themselves so that it's not in the enemy hands. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of fucked shit because the first act is going to be separated into like 3 acts. And the first one was all about going through the battlefield where a lot of the combat was happening. So they had to like reclaim fortresses and like power plants and see like all the weird shit hidden in the mines. And fucking the whole thing is that basically each act is the party traveling to different parts in this part of the world. So they have to get through the battlefield, then they have to go through the swamp, and then they have to get to the core, the ruined part of the city to kind of see the secrets in. And the swamp and the battlefields are in the way, so you know they got to get through that. And just it's gonna be silly.
It's gonna be incredibly, incredibly, highly, highly humorous, I imagine.
The swamp is awful.
I can't wait. I'm so excited to get to play Pyroclast again. Easily one of like my best, my favorite times in a D&D game.
I'm really glad that you guys are liking Pyroclast.
I
though.
love it so much
because that is the first like true game I've ran that's been more than like 2 sessions.
Oh yeah.
Like that was how many sessions apart? Hold on, I logged this. Let me check. Let me pull up the calendar.
Kriz is a very talented DM.
I really appreciate it because I really want to make sure I'm a good DM.
He's a great DM.
Bitch. Swear to God, I've already had this talk with you. You're a fucking good DM.
Thank you.
Kriz, I talked to all my IRL friends and they love your work.
Exactly.
God. Freaking bastard, treat me well. I hate you!
Alright, okay, Kriz, you smell. I don't fucking know. What do we say?
Alright, let's see. Okay, we've had 7 sessions of Pyroclast.
That's impressive.
Yeah, no. What the? Okay, let me see.
It's pretty goated.
And the image is Operation Pyroclast. If I scroll in Pyroclast art, so we ran the first one on the 26th of the fuck is that month? June.
Yeah, June.
I'd be
Yeah, we
like,
ran in
May.
June of 2023, so 26th, and the last one was on. Wait, was it really July?
Yep,
Huh.
because that was
Thought we
when I
stopped
was
in August.
going out.
I guess it was during the summer, yeah.
It was. Yep, it was all during the summer.
So it's been 5 months.
Damn.
I thought it was like 3 months. Damn.
What
So
the fuck
yeah.
is time?
Huh? I know, right?
What's up with this time? Like, how does it work?
And storage is a little different now.
Yep.
And it makes me feel weird, but I'm also interested in how it goes.
Understandable.
It's mostly the size thing.
Ah!
I'm just like, damn.
He's not always giant.
Yeah, no, it's like a
Wait, he's
modular
bigger
thing.
now?
Kriz, let me change a few things around. Also,
Nice.
also if you guys check the stream, this is what I've been doing so far. Kellogg's last moments.
God, look at him all fucking gunched.
They hussed him. They hussed him around.
I need to see this. Somebody link the stream again.
I got you.
Thank you, Kriz.
All right, let's
More
put
homie.
this in stream live logging. We get a nice picture of Bobby for everyone to see.
God. A big nice.
Everybody loves
Lord. So
God, look at
I've
him.
just come across a laundry emergency.
Oh.
I'm gonna be stuck at the heckin' laundromat until like midnight tonight.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
I see.
So I can still sort of play, but I'm just not gonna be able to access my character sheet for the rest of the stream today. Sorry about this.
Idea? Would you be okay with other people making rolls for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, if that is the case, because it is 9:30 now, I am gonna put a little pause on this, and we're gonna get back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would love to stay, but it's 2:30 a.m.
Go to sleep.
Go to
I can't
sleep.
go to bed.
You're not even supposed to
Okay.
talk.
You limey
What?
bastard. You need
What?
sleep.
It's okay.
Fine,
It's all right.
fine. I see how it is. Fine.
No.
OT here is one of our viewers who is also in the same server that we all do this big old shindig.
Cherished little
I'm the little barnacle that like latches onto these talented content creators and sucks the life out of them.
Basically.
I'm the tongue louse.
Except
basically.
I am not a talented content creator.
Bitch. I'm gonna
Bitch.
slap you. I'm gonna stretch my arms over the Atlantic and slap you.
Fishing for compliments? Damn, I guess it is a good morning then.
Much.
I get it. Fishing. Okay.
Good morning.
Go to bed.
Good morning. Gotta get the hell out
Go to
of
bed or I kill you.
here. Scram.
My best.
God.
Get out of here.
As always, I'll watch the rest of the VOD.
Of course.
Yes.
Also, if you're watching a stream, play Fury. That's not even related.
True.
That's just an instruction.
Big
Play it.
truing.
Okay, bye.
True. Operation Kill.
So
Operation Farm. Go on.
so anyway,
Operation.
you
Farm.
guys, well, Lou alone leaves and goes back to the surface, walking out of Snips's hideout. And this whole time, the crowd filling the streets and balconies of Gaia Ular have been dead quiet, waiting to see what happened. They see you, Lou. They see you hold up the sniper rifle. And they all explode into cheering.
Let's go, boys.
You make your way, walking back through the city halls. And you find yourself in the court of Ametista. It is on this great day, brothers and sisters, that we have a successful hunt. Lou, the sole survivor, has captured his quarry. Let us all rejoice and celebrate the victory of this hunt, and also pay respects to those that we've lost. So, Lou, It's still morning. What do you do with the rest of your day?
I guess I'll have to ask Oros.
So, you meet back up with Oros. Status report, Lou. Where are the others?
The others, let's just say that Snips he was a sore loser. Took out the rest of them with, well, him.
Seems like it. Very well. Oros just kind of like puts his thumb and forefinger up to the bridge of his nose that doesn't exist.
Of course.
Well, as far as we're concerned, we've completed our objective. Let's get the fuck out of here. Ugh.
Agreed.
So, you guys basically get back into Frank. You pack up. But Amethyst...
There's like one mook left, right?
Yeah, it's Gruff. Biff died.
No.
Rip Biff.
Dude, out of everyone, the player characters and the NPCs, all that's left is Gruff.
All this stuff is Gruff. So...
That's my next character if Lou dies.
So, in regards to what the Faceless said, are you going to bring this up with Oros?
I'm pretty sure Lou and Oros I think part of Lou's deal was that Oros was going to help him out with Strel. If I recall correctly?
I'm not sure. I just want to know how you're approaching him about this.
It's a good question.
And also, are you able to see the map in the state that you're in right now?
I don't have access to my computer.
Oh, but you can watch the stream?
Yeah, give me a moment.
Because it would suck if you would not see what I have in store for you.
I hate phones.
Good gosh.
I know. What the hell?
Oh, that's cheap.
Alright, well, I can sort of. Right now it's just on Theater of the Mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix up the stream, and it's being kind of cheeks right now.
Yeah, do you guys hear an echo from my phone when I talk or when you guys talk?
Not so
Based
much.
off of the stream?
Not so
I hear
much.
nothing.
It's fine.
There we go. I'll just pause the stream, and there we go.
Oh my god, are you serious? I'm trying
Audio.
very hard to get this because it's all of a sudden it's not doing what it's supposed to. We love to see it.
Yeah, it's showing stuff on like GM layer.
I know, but that's fine though because you guys already seen all this bad mamma jamma right here. One moment. Seriously? Oh, there we go. We're good now. It's just you now. So, Lou, how do you go about this?
Good lord, this is so fucking cumbersome. Let me get the stream back up. Why is it all darkness?
Don't worry.
Or how do I talk to Oros?
Yeah, like, because the Faceless told you that there is something that might interest you within the area outside of Guy Ular.
Yeah.
And that something might just
Good lord, probably. Honestly, you know what? Oros may or may not owe Lou a favor. What? I'm fucking fine. So, Oros may or may not owe Lou a favor, so I guess we'll start with the truth and we'll go from there.
Fair enough.
Say, mention that A, I have to kill this guy, or bad shit's going to happen. I gotta lead.
Lou will, so Oros will basically just say, you know what? Maybe it's for the best you hang back a little bit. We'll head back to HQ. You do what you have to. We're well protected like this.
You don't need an escort back to Drakland.
We're fine. Just be sure to give me updates.
Can do.
Out. So, Lou, you leave. You take to the skies. Preferably after you've already made a significant distance away from Guy Ular. And we're going to pause the music. Just in general. So,
Luke
Lou.
can fly?
Yeah, you can fly. Gravity wings. And you've
Shit.
and I'm just going to assume that you basically took the rest of the day resting, so you're good, basically.
I was supposed to say, yeah, I definitely need a longer rest.
Yeah. So it's pretty dark out now. And you're hovering around. And of course, Amethysta would have also allowed you to, just rest here for your trouble.
As the hero of the day, I would certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Man, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, he won the hunt and then just dipped.
Pretty much. So, they more or less do it in your name, so to speak. But whether you actually attend or not, oh man, because I imagine Amethysta, she would probably leave you alone. So anyway, you are in the outskirts of Gaia, flying around, looking for this thing that the Faceless was telling you about. And in one of the higher mountains further away, you see the opening to a cave.
Anywhere that Strel is, Lou only really has one lead, and that's to look for cold. Because that's the only thing that he could really associate with Strel's new party.
That's fair. I will say this is one of the higher mountains, so you do see, some ice forming on it. Even though this is one of the warmer regions, very high altitude.
So, also a very good spot to hide. Because he's kept an ear out, but he hasn't really talked around that much. Last time that they were moving around, the weather shifted, so he definitely has been hiding out somewhere for a while.
This is true. So, do you take the plunge and check this place out?
So there's a cave?
Yeah.
Alright. So, I guess Lou, even if not for finding Strel, I guess Lou could also hide out from the elements in there.
Yeah. It doesn't wear on you that much because of your new body, but you definitely feel a stiffness in your joints that you feel might be attributed to the cold.
Yeah.
So you fly up, you step inside, and I would like everyone to please put on The Shaft by Jerry Goldsmith.
What?
As you find yourself in this cave. And I will say, it's really not that much warmer in here. Which in your case, is probably a good thing. If it decides it wants to update, that is, the stream. Are you kidding me? There we go. Oh my god. Of course. Of course. Sorry.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, there we go. I disconnected there for a sec.
No, it's fine. It's just that, wow, OBS is literally saying, yeah, I'm not dealing with this right now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, it's fine. Actually, I think I fixed it. Okay, now we're good. We're golden. So, Lou, you find yourself in this cave.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see everything all right?
Hang on, let me restart the stream. This is so cumbersome on phone.
I am
Let's
so
see.
sorry.
I don't know why it doesn't let me mute Twitch on my phone. It's so weird.
That is
But
quite strange.
so I see the entrance of the cave, yeah.
All right. You start moving forward?
Let's start moving.
All right.
All right, actually give me about 2 minutes and then I'll be able to put all of my attention into this. It's really hard to multitask.
Understandable.
Hey Mason.
What's up, Kriz?
So I didn't mention this earlier, but like I have been feeling really fucking physically sick today,
Oh.
and it's starting to catch up with me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay if I go?
You may.
Thank you.
It's all right.
I did have fun, as lethal as it was.
Goodbye, Kriz.
Take it easy, because this will, of course, be recorded.
Yes, of course. I'll watch the VOD for sure. I am not feeling good right now physically.
That is okay. Please take this time for yourself. Thank you for joining anyway.
Of course. Good luck. Or yeah, have fun. Take care. Bye bye.
What a cluster fudge this session has been so far. But it's all right, though.
We shall manage. We shall endure.
Might as well just flash this up while Zach is away. Actually, I'll probably just go back to drawing.
I guess it's just us three.
Indeed. Wait, actually, has Hunter joined the stream again?
Nope, still AFK.
Understandable. I can't believe I forgot to press record. That is so silly of me. But it's okay, though.
Oh damn, you actually made a map for this.
Yeah. This is important. I was hoping
Humorous.
everyone would have been here for it. And Zach getting called out. Ugh. Perfect storm. Perfect storm.
I just see the technical difficulties, Bobby, and that checks out.
Yeah. Do you?
You spilled his coffee.
Hold on. What? Oh, that's whack. Oh, there we go. Now
Oh, lordy, we lost Kriz.
Yeah, we did. He's feeling not so good.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. Because, in all respects, this only really concerns us. And yeah, I've basically just been going back and forth, doing little edits on this drawing while I've been working. But,
yeah, I've been trying to do 4 things at once right now, and my brain is scrambled.
That's totally understandable. I don't blame you. Anyway, let's just try to carry this through. You were able to see the stream, right?
Let me restart Twitch.
Oh, God.
Because basically what I have to do is that every time I need a new perspective on the map, I have to restart Twitch, log in, and then pause it again. Because it won't let me mute Twitch.
Alright, I have a better idea. How about I basically move your piece through the map and I try to describe things to you? How does that sound?
That would be helpful, thank you.
So, Lou.
Let me actually dip off and back on Discord because my fucking audio is fried too.
Understandable.
So sorry, technical difficulties.
Yeah. My stream is also suffering a little bit. Anyway. It's
You're
fine.
very quiet, by the way.
Me?
Yeah, you
Wow.
were for a second.
It seems like everything is just like
Everything's gone.
everything is
fucking
falling
wrong.
apart after Kellogg
There we
died. Anyway,
The colony was keeping us up and ready.
so Lou, you're walking through this cave, and for the most part, nothing of real interest. You start to see larger stones kind of scattered and crumpled on the ground, which, for the most part, look kind of mundane. They don't really stand out to you that much, but it's like there's probably been like a lot of erosion in this cave, you know? There's a lot of like gravel accumulating at the floor of it. And as you start moving forward, and the further you move forward, you start to reach a bend of sorts. And it gets much colder as you do this, as you proceed forward.
A good sign.
You start to round the corner, and you realize that there is something. Actually, you have dark vision.
He does. Super advanced dark vision because of his cybernetics.
Drawing. And as you get closer, you start to see something glowing. It's
Glowing.
It's a deep violet shimmering at the edge of your vision. And there's some kind of miasma hanging in the air. It's almost like a purple fog in a way.
Ooh.
Do you approach?
Investigation, I guess?
I'd allow investigation or arcana.
Yeah, his investigation's way better. His arcana's poopy.
Fair enough.
Hilariously as the warlock.
All right. Oh yeah. So, I suppose I'll roll your investigation for you.
Unless you want to let Drak roll so he has something to do.
True.
I'm just watching the stream, bruh.
That's fair.
Okay.
The player has become the viewer, it would seem.
Indeed.
That's fine. I'll basically just do rolls for you, but I won't announce
I
that I
appreciate
it. Where the heck is your goddamn character sheet? Oh, there you are. Gotcha.
So many character sheets.
Oh, so many. 8. You're not so sure how far the extent of this material goes. So you're more concerned about making sure you're taking the right steps as you proceed.
Yeah.
There's this clicking sound that goes off in the back of your mind as you get closer. And
Clicking like a physical sound or like something more mental?
a little bit of both. You feel it might have something to do with your suit. But as you get even closer, you realize that this gravel you've been seeing does not belong to this cavern. At least in the natural sense. It's brickwork. Bricks that have been laid out and strewn and assembled. As your eyes trace across the walls, you see that there is a passage of sorts that is made of these bricks. And it makes a rudimentary doorway. And you realize that there is something inscribed into it.
Something he can read?
Yes, you do understand it. What languages do you speak?
Only the basic ones that he would, so Common and Infernal.
That's okay, because this is a language that is written in Common.
Okay.
And the message says, "This is not a place of honor."
Seems just right for me.
And as your eyes trace across this passage, I would like you to give me another investigation roll.
Go for it.
You score a 15.
Oh.
You notice that the way that these bricks are structured, this was not originally a passage. It was a barricade. Built down from the floor to the ceiling. But it was destroyed from the inside out, as there is another mess of this rubble sort of gathered up in front of it, allowing you to enter.
I guess Lou will do so.
You step around the pools of this glowing violet substance that is oddly familiar to you, and we're going to pause the music, because sitting there in a corner, you see him. You see Strel.
You see Torvald. Anyway.
With his back, you see Strel sitting cross-legged with his back turned to you.
If you want it, you'll have to take it.
What do you do?
Could I try? This is too easy. I'm going to try an investigation. I'm going to look for traps or illusion.
All right. You hesitate, and you choose to analyze the situation instead of act on impulse. I will roll investigation. You feel ballsy enough to approach him from behind.
Mm-hmm. Do I feel ballsy enough? Or? Okay, I got it.
You touch his shoulder, and he falls over. It's a hollow husk. And as it collapses to the ground, it shatters into little pieces. But that's when something else catches your attention. There is another message written on the wall ahead of you. And it seems to be written in the same violet material that you have seen in these leading up to this room.
Mm-hmm.
It's big. It's a large message. It covers the entire wall ahead of you. And it reads, "Where lies the strangling fruit that came from the hand of the sinner, I shall bring forth the seeds of the dead." And that's when you realize that there is something greater out of your peripherals. There is a shimmer, a gleaming. This miasma that you have been seeing intermediately across these pools of this glowing violet substance is filling up the lowermost corner of this room, revealing a larger opening. And we're going to change the music. I'd like everyone to play Phazon Mind's Ambience, Level 2 from Metroid Prime.
Base.
You don't seem to feel anything from this material surrounding you.
Uh-huh.
Do you proceed?
Only one way to go.
You march forward.
Let's go. As he's doing so, he's got Snips' sniper clutched in his hands.
Fair.
And there's only one thought going through his mind as he walks through these corridors. 16 shots. I have 16 shots. I have 16 shots.
You march forward. And that's when you realize that there are things growing in this environment. There are tendrils of this blue material that are growing from the ground and twisting into forms that are almost like plants but aren't quite right. And ahead of you, you see that there is a forest of these blue stalks. Your vision, that ticking in the back of your mind, it's getting louder and more frequent. I wish I could imitate the sounds of a Geiger counter, but I can't.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Ichor radiation?
you
Why?
during your time in Dreckland, when you were getting your modifications, you did learn a little bit about Ichor. You knew that when it was left alone or excited, it decayed, but it kept growing.
Yeah.
And you didn't really understand to the degree that it did. You're not really sure what you're even looking at.
Yeah, this is way outside of Lou's wheelhouse.
You've never
He's
seen
not a scientist.
You've never seen plants like these before, and
Yeah.
something else catches your attention. There are things floating around amongst this jungle of blue tendrils. They're these airy yellow things that are translucent, and they float across the room almost like bubbles, but they have no definitive form. They float through the air very delicately, but they move with a purpose, as if they had a sort of consciousness that drove them to whatever area they floated to. They are completely ignoring you. Do you proceed?
He does.
You feel the ironclad soles of your cybernetic feet almost squishing into something underneath you as you move forward. You start to walk around a bend, and you see more of this jungle becoming thicker and thicker. There are these networks of red tendrils that are stretching out across the floor and seemingly rooted into the ground, as if they were also plants garnering nutrients from them.
This moment when I'm not fighting the Alaskan bullworm.
Would you like
That's
to...
just his tongue. Oh god.
I don't know how much, but if you'd like, would you like to check the stream briefly just to see what you're actually looking at?
Oh, let me see here.
Because I drew all of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I actually just got back to my room for about 15 minutes and I have to run back and do more nonsense.
Understandable.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah.
You tripping?
And as you move down further through this bend, you see what appear to be countless faces looking back at you. Bright red, just like the roots in the ground. Unmoving. Frozen in place. No definitive expression on their faces, but they seem to be looking right into you.
You'll keep going.
Fair enough.
All the faces of those he's killing. Oh god.
These yellow things that float throughout this place. One of them actually comes close to you. It almost inspects you for a moment, and then leaves. More of them start to swirl around you. Do you stop moving?
He doesn't. He doesn't. Could I try an insight? I don't know.
Sure.
Give me an insight on that.
All right. it's making you uncomfortable.
But just try to like brush them aside and just kind of burrow, like just rush through, I guess.
Your hand
Like, get out of here.
your hand passes through one of them, but it doesn't seem to react. You keep moving. We're gonna change the music again. We will be playing.
Is this the part where Lou should look up and make sure that the thing is there?
You may look up, and you see that this cavern has a roof or a ceiling. And you actually do see more of these blue stalks kind of reaching down from it. For a moment,
If I may,
you forgot that you were inside of a cave. And as for the music, I would like you all to put on "The Alien" by Ben Salisbury and Geoff Barrow. You continue. What did you want to say, Drak?
this was it. Don't worry about it. You're good. Yeah, you were just really quiet when you said it before.
Oh, understandable. I'm guessing you don't really stop for anything else, do you?
He's student. He's a man on a mission right now.
And that you are. You keep moving forward through this jungle. And that's when you see it. A massive growth in the very back of this cavern. There are all of these purple and blue tendrils are all extending over to it and seemingly interfacing with it. Injected into it. Holding it in place. Feeding it nutrients. Off to the side, you see the remnants of an enormous skull that has been integrated with this environment. And you see more of these yellow floating things all swarming it, almost like drones to a hive. What do you do?
Big skull, a bunch of them. We found a hive, whatever these yellow things are. This is the end of the line?
Want to take a peek at the stream again?
Yeah. Looks like it.
And honestly, I think I'm going to end it here.
What's up?
I think I'm going to end it here.
We're ending it here for the day?
On the farm?
Unfortunately, I am ill-prepared, and I would rather have something a bit more substantial.
For this moment.
For the farm,
And also
more or
for the
less.
farm.
And also,
Yeah.
we've all clearly been encountering a lot of issues this session.
It's been a day.
It has been a day.
And I'm very sorry about that.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm the guy who wasn't recording. But we have this though. So, we're going to cut things a little short. But don't worry because, oh, that's right. Christmas and the New Year.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we doing next week? Because it's Christmas Eve next week.
Yeah. That's going to be a no from me. At least the week after? Would that work?
No.
Okay, that's fair. Well,
because that's New Year.
New Year's Eve is a day where I'm working 11 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock a.m.
Rest your soul. Well, if that's the case, then I'm sorry that the return of Lou Piercer, to our audience that is, hasn't exactly been a very explosive one. And it seems that we're going to have to be put on an extended break once again.
Oh, that's funny. You think you're funny. Hasn't been explosive, huh?
God.
Anyway.
Airlock would beg to differ.
Regardless of what state you're in, where you're coming from, if you're watching, you've come in to take a look. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you as viewers for checking this out, and also for my players for hanging in there in these times. So, since this will be the last time you'll be hearing from me, I just want to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope new good things come of it.
Same here.
We've started this pretty strong. It's gonna be a pretty crazy year for Lou Piercer next, or what? After Lou Piercer, it's what? Just Three Kingdoms again?
Yeah, after Lou Piercer, I'm gonna stop because I gotta work on some other stuff.
Need a break.
Well, not only that, but I gotta get a real job.
Fair.
At least until I get 50 subscribers. that
Unless
is,
this
maybe.
takes off real quick.
maybe. I'm not counting on it. At the end of the day, I do this for fun,
For funsies, yeah.
having a nice time. So, I'll catch you all in the VOD later. Goodbye.